As someone that did not really grow up as a billionaire, or yeah, let me say a billionaire, I feel like I'm the perfect person to talk on this topic because you cannot tell me anything. Like you cannot tell me anything. First of all, let's talk about it from a soul level. Um, First of all, the soul will choose the circumstance that it needs. Like, how do I explain this now? Okay, let me use this analogy. Like people that were born into Christian homes are usually very, very, very spiritual people. Because why? Spirituality is the truth, and Christianity is like the ladder that you climb to get to spirituality. Even the word ladder I use is not really accurate in the sense that you can use Christianity as a doorway to enter into spirituality, and it is like a crutch, like a starting point. Like you cannot start explaining spirit to somebody that does not understand that okay, there are good spirit, there are bad spirit, spirit exists, you understand? It's easy to explain concept of spirituality and where we come from to a religious person because they have like background, you understand, like things that they already know, you understand? So it's our job to just correct the knowledge a little bit, like say edit and edit and edit. You understand? And it's kind of the same thing with I forgot what I was talking about. It's kind of the same thing with being born into a poor background or being born into a rich background. Now, you as a soul, you know your capability, you know what you can do. Do you understand? You know that I don't need as much help as this other person, so I don't need to be born into a rich home. It's that simple. You did not need as much help. Like you knew that you could make up and something out of yourself with the amount of experiences you've gotten as a soul. You understand? You understand that more throw me into the deep end, it does not matter how swim. Like how many times have I gone to that pond? Like I know that pond at the back of my hand now. Like there's nothing new that that pond can use to surprise me. You understand? That's the reason why most of us grow up, decide to start our story from poverty. People that start their story from wealth and riches, there are young souls that don't really have as much experience on this planet, and I'm not blaming them or anything. I'm not saying that an old soul will not also be born into a rich family. I'm just saying that like you come with as much covering as you need. Like the soul will not throw itself into deep end. Do you understand? Like when people say stuff like this is a prison planet, it makes me laugh because if you say this is a prison planet, you're basically saying your soul is an idiot. Yes, because your soul chose to come here. So your soul chose to come to a place where to get trapped. Are you okay? Like, so you're basically saying that your soul is an idiot. So that's you and your soul's perspective. I don't really give a fuck about that. But what I'm saying is that people that were born into poor homes is because you knew that you can make something out of yourself out of nothing. Or that is one reason. Like people don't understand that the soul does not have just one reason for doing things. That's how smart the soul is. The soul is smart enough to pick one experience that solve five or six problems at once. Do you understand? Okay, for instance, now you're somebody that in all your life you've been somebody that has been insecure, even if the times you were rich, it, people were riding on you and stuff like that. So you need confidence, obviously. You can go and start growing up in a poor home that your parents will be abusing you, attacking your confidence, attacking your confidence, attacking your confidence. Till one day you realize that I cannot be treated this way anymore. And you become very confident, and that confidence leads to you becoming rich. Do you understand? Plenty souls, like plenty lessons in one experience. You understand? And this reality is not physical. And that's one thing people don't, as in we forget that in a lot. Like I know that sex and food makes us forget that we are not physical, but bro, we're not physical. So you being on the street or you being in a mansion, there's no fucking difference as long as you're alive. That's one thing you don't know. Like your soul does not give a fuck about where it stays, whether it stays in a mansion, it stays in a pile of shit. Like as long as it's learning its lessons. Do you understand? And most of the lessons the soul learns always leads to it being more confident, it being more empathetic, it being having more knowledge, it having more awareness and stuff like that. And if you have all those things, like when you are done learning the lessons and you genuinely learn the lessons and you know all those things, that okay, your soul really knows that oh, I'm the shit, you will have no problem attracting money. You have no problem being very, very financially successful. You have no problem having all your needs and desires instantly. It may take a day, worst case scenario. But you get them. Why? Because you've already embodied those lessons. So your soul has killed two stones in one bed. Did I say two stones in one bed? Two bed, one stones. But two bed, one stone. But you get the point. Like, I have to get this out before I continue my Batman.